The H1N1 virus continues to capture headlines. But did you know there's a strain of flu that is similar to the swine flu but attacks dogs? Experts say CIV, or canine influenza virus, has not officially arrived in our state, but they say it is also only a matter of time.
Disease control is always a challenge at Animal Humane of New Mexico. Now a threat called CIV, or canine influenza virus, has the shelter on alert.
It will create a widespread disease problem. A lot of animals will get sick very quickly in shelter situations because of the close exposure, and because, much like the new human one, dogs have really never seen this virus before.
CIV virus morphed from an equine form of influenza about 40 years ago, was first recognized in dogs in 2004.
Dr. Phil Padrid is a leading expert on respiratory diseases in animals. He says dogs don't have natural immunity to this morphed virus, similar to the H1N1 in people. This virus has been identified in 30 states, including our neighbor to the north.
Because Colorado is one of the endemic states in the country, and because people move back and forth from the states so frequently, it would be surprising if it doesn't exist in the state right now.
You're going to have a cough, you're going to have a fever, nasal discharge, so it's going to look very similar to other things that we see on a daily basis.
Those are the symptoms of CIV. 8 out of 10 dogs will probably get it, but you may not even know it. About 10% of those dogs who contract it will come down with pneumonia. There is a vaccine for CIV, but just like the human flu vaccines, it doesn't stop the virus, but reduces the severity, and it's not recommended for most dogs.
The vaccine isn't really made or intended for the general dog population that stays at home and maybe just goes to the park once in a while. It's really intended for high-risk scenarios, including shelters and kennels and places where large numbers of dogs congregate at the same time.
The vets say CIV's been around for 5 years, but all the attention is likely spurred by the human H1N1 virus. They say dog owners should take precautions, like keeping the dogs home and away from other animals.
Now, one of the challenges with CIV is the dogs are most infectious before they even show signs of being sick. It is not transmittable to humans. If you have any questions, call your vet. And also, if your dog is a stay-at-home dog, they are at low risk of getting the disease.